Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, or good early morning to my friends overseas. It is your host, Itachi Uchiha, here yet again with another fantastic live. Super excited. I'm sorry we missed out on yesterday. Mother's Day had me jam-packed, I'll tell you. But had a great time celebrating the missus and all that she do for our wonderful family. I see LSB is here. What's up, LSB? Let me get myself adjusted. I want to start off by congratulating the people who joined us in the Zord event. It was a fantastic event. Had a great time with you all. I was very frustrated towards the end of that. I was just about to hit 4 million, and then I lagged out at the very end, Raged out for a quick second. I'm a lot better now. Appreciate LSB, words of encouragement. I was very frustrated. I could not believe it, but I'm over it. We did great. Top 25 yet again. Fantastic, and we all received beautiful awards. That's why I love community getting together, getting those prizes together. That's what it's all about. Okay? That's what it's all about. Okay, let me adjust this real quick, get a couple people in here, and then we can go from there. I will open this box once I get enough in here, and then I want to give my congratulations out to a couple individuals, and then we can get this party started. It is King of the Ring today, so we're going to take our time, get these W's in, and for the event that we were supposed to have yesterday, we're just going to push that for this Sunday. So we're going to do that there. Let me just make some adjustments to the live so everyone out there in the community can see it. 1 second. Okay, I will send the invite, and then we will be good to go. Jaden says he's busy. Ninja's here as well. What's up, you two? All right, let me send the invite to everyone, and then I will open the box. Make my congratulatory statements. Just let me open up the YouTube. I was so close to 4 million. But, this wasn't the only one I lost. I lost a couple this time around. I was kind of divided between the alliances. I had a lot of back office stuff to do in the other groups. So I've been interacting with everyone this time around. Let me send this invite to everybody. And after I send the invite to everyone, then we can get this party started. Let me just work my way over. Oh, Gil sent me a message. Let me check that out as well. Where is it? Where's the arena? I always lose it for a quick second. Oh, man. Here we go. Okay, I just sent everybody the live notification, and now we can get started. Let me read this message real quick. Okay, I already read that. Perfecto. Let's get back to the arena. Let's get back to the live. All right, everything's looking good. All right, let's get this party started. We got 5 people in here. Let's claim this box and let's see what I got. I like sharing this stuff with y'all, opening it up with you. Let's just do it all. I'm going to go through it. I'll take the crystals. Ooh, Ninja Adam. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Yes. Let me open this up as well. Okay. All right, now let's do a big shout out to my friends here King David, you did great. 4.8. Henry, 4.5. Shadow, 4.5. We're just going to say I did 4 million, please. Can we just say that? Abrix, one of our new members, I think he found us through social media. He applied and everything, worked his way into the alpha group, and he proved that he has what it takes. LSB, thank you so much, bro. As you can see, 3.7, good stuff. Kamoy, 3.4. Rocky, 3.3. And we're going to end with Avatar and Black Bombers. Avatar 3.2 and Black Bombers 3 million. Excellent work, everybody in Ambu Alpha. Greatly appreciate all your hard work. I know it takes a lot to get there. And just letting you know, I'm watching you, I see you, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for Lone Star. I appreciate your assistance. And also, We Never Back Down. Both of your organizations are such a blessing to Ambu. And again, I consider us all family. So thank you so much. So yeah, that was fun. So let's get this party started. Now that we got that out the way. Let's get y'all some music. I didn't know there was no music here. As you know, 4 out of 7. Let's get started. I'm going to try to do this every event, y'all. Quick shout out at the very beginning. You all deserve it. Y'all put that work in. So let's put that live. So that way we can have a stamp here so you can always access it and it'll be available forever. So now let me check the chat. Let's see what we got going on here while I wait for you all to join in. I know we got quite a bit here. LSB and Kamoy. This is going to be great. Let me see. LSB says he got 3 shards of Aisha leader. That's great. I saw that in the Discord. I know Jaden said he was just chilling today. Last I checked, put up a new poll this week. Actually, the polling for Zordon wasn't tied. It looks like he will not be on the ban list. We had, let me see. Let me look over it just so I can have an accurate number here. We had 60, oops, wrong vote, wrong polling. Hold on. There was 53% people who said we don't want Zordon on the ban list, and then we have 47 people who said we do. So that's a total of 45 votes. I think this was the biggest polling that we had so far. A lot of y'all came out and y'all voted. I greatly appreciate it. The next vote we're talking about is Dashi. Will we be taking him off the ban list? So far we have 24 votes in. 63% of you are saying no, while 38% is saying yes. Again, you have until Monday to kind of vote. And not Monday, I'm sorry. You have until Sunday to vote. And you can always change your vote between now and Sunday. So the challenge is for the people who, you know, who want Dashi on or who wants Dashi off. What you want to do is plead your case in the comment section. Take your time, you know. Tell us why either you want him on or why you want him off. You might be able to sway some people. But I think this is the perfect way to readjust our ban list. But so far, it looks like Dashi is going to be sitting right there on the bench. So that's cool. So let's get back to the live here. So I appreciate everybody coming out for that one. Let's see here. I don't know if we get the most damage. Nice, good stuff. Jaden said he did big damage this time in Zords. All right, here we go. We got Kamoy here. What's up? We got Alec here. What's going on? Ooh, auto level's off. Hold on. I forgot I did that sparring with Ninja. And I did the auto level off. Oh, I gotta redo this whole thing. Alright, this one will still count, y'all. So do y'all best. I will count this though. I don't think there's a big difference in HP. And then we'll redo the 4 out of 7 and you two can jump back in here. Ooh, that was slick, LSB. All right. Okay, let's back out of this real quick. Yeah, I noticed it. I have to back out of this and change it. I forgot to change that on my way in here. There we go. Okay, so let's get Kamoy and LSB back in here. I will count that for LSB. But we're still going to do the 4 out of 7. You know what I mean? Even if LSB got that extra bonus win, we'll still do 4 out of 7. Okay, let's see here. Let's start from the top. Let's see who's all here. Oh no, what day was this? This was the 13th. Let me write this down. All right, today is the 15th. We have, who's in here? We have Kamuy is number 1. LSB is number 2. Let's see here. Who else? Jaden said he's just watching. Alex here. Alec is number 3. All right, let's see here. Ninja, are you playing? I know you're in here. I don't know if you're playing or not. Hold on, let me read the rest of this. Okay, Ninja, you're number 4. Oh, I didn't even notice that you two are arguing about the who's what. I was being good one as well. Marius is here. What's up, Marius? Always good to see you. Okay, good. All right. So right now we have 4 numbers. We have Kamuy's number 1, LSB's number 2, Alec number 3, and Ninja number 4. So directly after this match, we have Alec. And then afterwards, we'll have Ninja, whoever wins there. And for all of our, if we have any new viewers here, if you're interested in playing, all you have to do is click here in the chat. Then I'll give you a number. We're playing King of the Ring. That's the name of the game mode. And how that works is once your number is called, you step into the arena, and if you win, you get to stay. It really is that simple. And you stay there as long as you keep winning. So we do 2 rotations of 2 out of 3s. What that means is that we go down the whole list with 2 out of 3s, and then we'll go down the list again. Depending on how many people we have. If we have more than 8 people, we'll do single rounds. If we have less than 8 people, we'll do another 2 out of 3 on the second rotation, and then we'll end with 2 3 out of 5s. Marius, that's a great question. Ion is banned just as leaders. We're not banning assists as of now, because we kind of figured, banning the assists would be just too much because we already banned the mains. So you can use whatever assist you like. It's just those mains are the ones that are blocked. So I got to make sure too I put that in the description. So what's this here? Yeah, this is probably me because this is the problem I had earlier. I was doing that Megazord match and this thing popped up, so that could be me. I don't know. It's just frustrating either way. Just looking at it again is bringing back flashbacks, and I'm a little traumatized. If y'all saw the match, who was in Alliance, y'all saw that I only had to hit him one more time, and then I would have been over 4 million. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore. That's one for Kamui. Good stuff. I'm sorry I missed it. Let's see what else we got here. Anytime, Marius, if you're playing, let me know. I know this time frame doesn't work well with you. I tried to do it a little earlier with you and a couple other people in mind that are in Europe, but I wasn't able to do it. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I had to push out some advertisements for the group. Right after Zord gets a little bit busy for me because I do a lot of cross media advertising. So just to get ready for the next raid, it's best to start preparing for the next raid as soon as event, as soon as the other event ends, just to make sure we get a maximum roster. But once we free up Marius, I know you want to pay us a visit so we can examine some of your videos. I know sometimes we get a lot of people that leave like directly after, so give it a couple days. I'll put it to invite only. Once we free up a space, I will hit you up. Unless you see it before I do, then you can just come right on in, and then we'll go through your videos, and then I'll transfer you over to Beta Squad. Thank you. I'll transfer you over to Beta because that's a more competitive team. All right, I see Kamoy's throwing paws. That's Paw Patrol. He's on a roll. All right, Alex saying some stuff here. Smith is really wrong. Who is Smith? With Astronomer Assist, I just fought a Zordon in Challenge, and I hit him with Astronomer when he went for his block, and the block canceled her. Really? That's weird. That shouldn't happen. Oh, there it is. You fixed it. Something is really wrong with Astronomer Assist. Got you. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. That is weird. That's really weird. Wolf Thunder's here. What's up, Wolf? I need someone to win with Xander. Right. Come hop in here, Wolf. This is a good time for you. You played Xander pretty well. We did some sparring earlier. And I forgot, Xander in the right hands is a beast. And Wolf, it looks like you got the right hands. So I'm excited to see some of that gameplay in action with Xander. Ninja said he can easily win with Xander. I want to see some of that. Ooh, LSB, is he about to perfect this? All right. So the next question is Kamoy going to come back? Whoa, that's almost half the health gone. All right, LSB switched this around. All right, that's one for LS beat you down. I'm working right now, so give me a number, but if I can't play the time, you know why. No, I respect that, Wolf, no problem. All right, I'll give you number 5, and if you don't show up, you know we do what we do. We'll give you that minute, and I'll completely understand if you don't show up for your turn. Spidey's here. What's up, Spidey? Good to see you. You know how to get down. If you're playing, let me know. And Mr. Mike playing, let me know. I'll add you too. Right now, we have 5 people in the roster. Oh, they said something. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that like. That way we can push this out into the algorithm, so more people can see you good people play. Yeah, Skull's a beast. All right, Spidey's here. That's number 6. All right, Spidey, got you in. And if Mr. Mike is playing, let me know. I know he's normally next to you. Mr. Mike, man. All right, Mr. Mike is playing. Okay, we got him for number 7. And we'll go from there. Right now we have 7 players. If we continue to just stick with the 7, then we'll do a second rotation with the 2 out of 3. If we get more players, then we'll just kind of go from there. Hopefully we can keep this session within the 2-hour time frame, so I won't hold y'all up. I hate holding y'all hostage, but hey, we have a good time. All right, let's see here. That's interesting with the Megalon choice. And the right hand's Mesogon's a beast. That strike is monstrous. Okay, let's see how he turns this around. You know what? Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of that DS Jason assist. Good job, Kamui. Good block. Ooh, great break. Maybe you could have saved that. Woo! Super hot fire. That's Kamui. Great stuff. All right, that's 3 and 1. Kamui just needs one more, and he will be the king of the ring. LSB needs another 3, but he can pull it back. Either way, these opening sessions are amazing. By the way, yesterday Mr. Mike battled LSB and he won twice. Wait, who won twice? Was it Mr. Mike or was it LSB? You said an LSB made a comeback. I ran Dino Megazord for the last few hours of Megazords. So I soared up in damage. Nice. So the Dino Megazord worked for you. Now, are you talking the Dino Megazord from the movie 2017, or do you mean the OG Dino Megazord? Tell us how I use DS Kim the best. Why she legendary? I don't. Did I see you play DS Kim? Have I seen you play? I can't recall. But I know you normally beast in it, so there's no doubt there. Ninja got the hands. Oh, Mr. Mike beat LSB. Is that what you're saying, Spidey? Oh, the DS Kim assist. Yes, yeah, Ninja does this nice, well, I don't want to give it away, but he does something, he does this nice combo with DS Kim assist that I've never seen before, and ever since I've seen him use it, I'm actually testing her out in challenges, because no one sees the DS Kim assist coming. So it was a great move on his part. Great discovery. That's the best part about these sessions. You learn something new watching other people play. I would have never even thought about using her in that way until I saw Ninja use her. So good stuff. Mr. Mike and I played each other a 4 out of 7. I win in 6. Ah, got you. Okay. But that DS Kim is decent. You know, we haven't seen her really, of course, before the ban. So it's good to see her on screen. Here we go. LS is back. LS be doing it. LS be gaming. Let's go. This is interesting. Kamui still just needs that one win. LSB looking like he's staging a comeback, but Kamui definitely knows how to use Anubis. So this is going to be interesting. We've seen LSB use his Condor, but you know there's still, oh, he's banned the Daggeron. So that's interesting. So let's see who LSB is going to pick next. And for the record, Zordon is not banned. We'll revisit it maybe in the next 6 to 7 months. But right now, if you have Zordon, he can be used here. Yes, he can. But like I said earlier, we haven't seen a lot of people with Zordon. I think there's only a handful of us who have him. I know I have him. I don't know if Wolftender has him. I know UA Gaming has him, and UA Gaming is coming back in June. And LSB just picked up Vipra, so Vipra is an excellent choice. Vipra is actually one of my mains. I use her for my villain challenges. She's great. Got her to level 6. Very decent. He used DS Kim already. That first match didn't count. That first match, the auto off thing, it doesn't count towards the 4 out of 7. It was an extra match because of my mistake. And normally I wouldn't count it, but that difference in HP wasn't big enough. Because I'm normally on ladder fighting people with 20k more health than me. So I'm like, well, it's possible. But hey, I am using an overpowered character. So I mean, it does make it a little easier, but still. Cosmic's here. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Sorry, when I get the chat, and I can't read the chat. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Mike might get his chance again. Yeah, maybe. Wow, LSB really staging that comeback here. Good stuff. But Viper's a good choice. She is one of my favorites. I can't wait for them to have her in the shop. Then I can warrior boost her up. That'll be nice. Cosmic, you are number 8. That's 8 players. So right now now that we have 8, we are going to do single round on the next rotation. Wolf says, I know how to use Roxy really well, and it throws people off hard and ladder. Yeah, I recorded that one match, Wolf. You played her very well. I like her as well. She's also one of my mains. I just like playing with Ion. He's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying my experience with him. But I do have other options. Cassandra, Roxy, Vipra. Sarah is also another one of main of mine. So if I want to get ninja'd out, I'll do Sarah, Tori. All right, here we go. This is the definitive match. Whoever wins this will be the king of the ring, and they'll be moving forward to face Alec. Spidey says Zordon is cool, but legendaries are stronger than epics. Not necessarily, and it really depends on your definition of strength. Like, how are you gauging strength, right? Do you mean by sheer power? Are you saying by speed? I mean, that's pretty broad. You know what I mean? There's some epics like Tommy, or even Zordon, or even Tori that can really take out a legendary easy, really depending. Again, legendaries make you believe that they're stronger, but not all the time. Maria says it perfectly here. Really depends on how you use it. Yep, that's true. All right, and that's Kamoy sweeping through. Good stuff, bro. Great match, LSB. You two did great. Let's get this party started, shall we? All right, 2 out of 3s. Let's start with our first number. We have Kamoy, the king of the ring, number 1, going up against Alec, number 3. Please step into the arena. Alex says they'll be doing random teams. Good, that'll be interesting to see. That's always fun. Ninja funny. I'm just reading all these letters. Fa ha ha ga 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 ha. Hopefully I said it right. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. We had one session where Kamoy owes on the 11th. I'm looking at the book. On the 11th, Kamoy really came through, and he got how many wins? 15, 20. He became a session shark. Kamoy, remind me, I don't know if I gave you the title or not, but please remind me after this to make sure you get your session shark title. Because starting next month, I want to say, don't quote me on it though, I don't know. I'm gonna start doing contests for like different roles, and Session Shark is gonna be one of them. There's only a couple of you guys, so I mean, I got a lot of ideas in regards to prizes and stuff. This month I was trying to lay back only because of the fact we had the tournament, and I was already such a big payout. I want to do every month. There's going to be some sort of prize. No, I know it was a misspell, but I mean, it's funny when you look at it. Wolf, I thought you had Session Whale, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of your first sessions you obtained the Session Whale, but you got to check your profile. And again, for this month, we're only doing this type of arrangement just to test it out. I'm testing out times to see what works, what doesn't work. So far, the 11 a.m. seems to have worked the best. So that's kind of what I'm going to be gunning for. I might do 11 a.m. session and then maybe do another one at like maybe later night. I mean later in the evening. So I'm not sure. Or a late night is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
3, 2, 1, go!
Interesting choice. I guess that Randall thing kind of worked, because Robo Knight's decent. It's good to see Robo Knight in here. Gunslinger, I was just talking about him the other day. He plays Robo Knight very well. Oh, and speaking of that, big shout out to the Omega Squad and the Delta Squad alliances. You all did fantastic. If you can hear me, I don't know if Devin or Half Man Half Beast is here. I know Marius is here. Really appreciate all of you and all your hard work. I spent some time in Omega and in Beta this time around, and we had a great time. Great guys and girls. It's another one for Kamui. That gives him 5 for this session. And we had some Megazord fun, you know. A couple disputes I had to solve, and we're reorganizing Omega. Phoenix, if you can hear me, that's what I was saying. Instead of Delta, if you can help me in Omega, just trying to reset it, get a little bit more active people. I know Omega isn't really based off activity, but I want to at least have people doing something there. You know, I don't want people just sitting there and waiting, because we can open up those slots. And applications are open. We are accepting applications for all alliances. Please review the post that I had made. Oh, I didn't make the post on YouTube for the Shinobi Wanted. But Alpha Squad are looking for members. The minimum requirement is 30 million in Raid. In Zords, it's 2 million. So those are the requirements for Alpha. Delta's a little different. It's 10 million in Raids. I want to say 1.5 or 1 million. You know, we'll take it. And there really isn't a big requirement for Delta. Like 5 million. And Omega, there is no requirement. You just got to participate. So for all you who are casual and just want to relax, Omega and Delta is kind of the area you want to be in. But if you want to jump more into a competitive field, then you want to do Alpha and Beta squads. But we do have alliances for all situations. So just hit us up. You never got to leave the organization. You just got to shift squads. But again, even if you were to leave the Ambu family, we'll always welcome you back. Once Ambu, always Ambu. That's how I say it. That's how I see it. Speaking of Beta, we got Kasame here. What's up, Jorge? Good to see you, bro. Just talking about Beta. Appreciate all your work. He's the co-mentor in the Beta Squad Alliance. Great guy. Just giving y'all a shout out. He's always busy. He's normally not in here, but it's always good to see him. All right. Kamui is on a roll. Good stuff, Kamui. Kamui is the commander in Alpha Squad. Good stuff, you two. All right, here we go. We have Kamui number 1 and Ninja number 4. Please step into the arena. They normally call each other twins. Let's get these guys in here. Wolf said he got to buy an entire new Switch. What happened, Wolf? That's the worst, man. I love the Switch. Ninja said he about to end this streak. We'll see. Kamui is on fire right now. On the 11th, Kamui really came through. LSB is the one to beat. I know I haven't had a chance to update the chart, but I will have it updated after this session. Mondays are pretty busy for me in regards to work, and normally after the events, I got to make my social media posts and whatnot. Try to rotate so we can get the best quality people in the alliances. But I had a great time hanging out with all of you. I spent a lot of time in beta this time around. Normally I just pop in, pop out. But this event, I kind of separated myself between the 3 alliances. I didn't have an opportunity to hang out in Delta, but my son was giving me some updates there. And my brother's going to hand his account over to one of my other children so that we can manage it. My current Switch battery is expanding. It's interesting. Yeah, we'll see, Marius. Let's see what's up. These two spar normally throughout the day. In Alpha, there's tons of sparring going on. It's constant. And definitely since Ninja and LSB's been joining us the past couple weeks, the sparring is very consistent, and it's appreciated. I love the fact that we're constantly trying to make ourselves better. Switching out people. I mean, that's what's up. When you got an alliance of just members who are just constantly sparring and improving and sharing replays. I love that stuff. And believe me, I watch all the replays. I watch all the matches. I love to see you guys, you know, dish it out. Throw those hands. And I usually pick up a lot of things when I'm watching your replays as well for myself personally. You set my thing on Instagram. You know what, Cosmic? I haven't been over to my Instagram, honestly, in the past couple of days, but I'm doing a whole bunch of shorts and reels I've been working on. So I'm going to be spending some time on Instagram and Facebook in the next couple of weeks. I've been really focused on YouTube, trying to push for that 1K. We're getting really close. But I know reels and shorts, and a big hint for all of those who are YouTube creators, reels and shorts, y'all. They're very popular. I would start doing those right now. If you do it on Instagram, right? You post a reel on Instagram, it swings over to Facebook, and you can always save the reel on from Instagram and bring it over to your YouTube, so you can have maximum exposure for all the YouTube creators that are under 500 subscribers, or even if you're even more than that. That's how you have consistent growth. People like UA Gaming, if you check out his YouTube, he spends a lot of time doing shorts. He's really smart with that, and his shorts are always different categories. So look at these big players like Psycho Rider Rage and UA Gaming and Nash, and there's another one, Sanjay Vermin. Check out their pages and see what's working out for them. And again, this is just for the YouTube creators, and I've gotten a lot of different ideas from just watching everybody else and how they get down on their pages, you know. So that's a big one for Cosmic. You know, I'm gonna check out Instagram though to see if you. I think you sent me something. That's why you're saying this. But I will check it. Sometimes they come up as requests. All right, that's Ninja. I see he playing it safe. All right, so is Ninja gonna sweep through here, or is Kamui planning a big comeback? We about to find out. Okay, Cosmic, I'll check it out. After this, I will try to make it over there. I don't want to make any promises. I got a lot of stuff planned. I have a business meeting that I got to prepare for in June. And I'm giving you a heads up now. I think the first week of June, I may have to postpone lives. I got a lot going on my end that first week. Got a business opportunity I have to take care of. But I'm giving you a heads up now so that y'all know that's the next 2 weeks.
2, 1, go.
But I may not. I might be able to sneak in here since it's on my phone. I might be able to sneak in, do a quick, maybe standard session for an hour in between while I'm in like hotel rooms and whatnot. Just got a seminar to pop up to. All right, Ninja's busting out that Zato. Next week, we'll be voting on Trent. The week afterwards, we'll be voting on Alyssa. And the week after that, we'll be voting on Zato. So you all will let me know. We're going through this ban list. We're going to see who should we put on, who should we take off. And it looks like y'all don't want Dashi at all. So y'all want to keep him on the ban list, and I'm going to let y'all vote on that. And if y'all don't know what we mean in regards to voting, you have to go to the community tab on our YouTube page. And then you'll see the different pollings. And right now we're voting to see if we want Dashi off of the ban list or if we want to keep him on. If you want your voice heard, make sure you go there. Ninja kept his word, swept right through. Good stuff, you two. Ninja is now the king of the ring. So we have number 4 and number 5, Ninja and Wolftender. Please step into the arena. And don't forget, Zordon is available now, so if anybody has Zordon, you can play him. You all voted, and we took him completely off. So, well, we never put him on to begin with, I guess. And again, this is what we're going to do. As soon as a new character is released, we're going to make that a priority, and we'll start voting that week. Just so that now, moving forward, that we can stay updated, and you all can kind of vote whether you want somebody on or off. So that's entirely up to you all. Okay, let me tag in Wolf. I know Wolf said he's working, so let me tag him. Again, another benefit of being in our Discord is that you do get a ping. Oh, it looks like Wolf is here. All right, Wolf and Ninja. Here we go. Wolftender is also a commander in our Alpha Squad Alliance. Great player. He has an amazing roster, so you never know what Wolf is going to bust out here. You never know. Once I see people banned, I'm gonna start mentioning some of his people. I don't want to give it away, and you know. Okay, yeah, it looks like Ninja banned his Roxy. Wolf has been playing very well with Roxy, but he also has Cassandra. I mean, I think he has Viper. I think he has Tommy. I know he has a very thick roster. Yep, Tommy. See, look at this. And what I meant by Tommy was Turbo Red, and that's who he picked. So, but we know how Ninja is with Commodore, so let's see what's up. Ooh, with the Ion assist too. That's nice. That Ion assist is legit. It's one of my favorites. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that's tough. That was tough. The thing is, with that Delphine assist, it's already a strike. So it's best to be paired with a breaker. Because your opponent's going to break it. I mean, it's not break it, excuse me. They're going to block it. Great. Yep, good stuff, Wolf. LSB says UA has Zordon. He's going to win every match next month because y'all voted for Zordon to be off. Yeah, they did vote for it. And I thought that. The first person I thought was UA Gaming coming back next month. And he has a super thick roster. He has every character. And I know Zordon is one of the ones that he's been maining lately. Alright, that's one for Ninja. That's 3. So far we have Kamui at 6, LSB and Ninja tied for 3 apiece. Oh, that's wild. This is ridiculous. Alright, Alec, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. You take care. We'll be here again tomorrow. And you can always, you know, we'll catch you in the Discord. All right, here we go. There we go, Wolf. Yeah, let's see some of that Xander on here. I know he's been experimenting with Xander. Let's see what that looks like against Ninja Zato. And Zato's been, Ninja's been putting in a lot of work with Zato. It's been interesting watching these matches, the sparring he's been doing. He also has a couple matches posted here in our community, so.
3, 2, 1, go!
Smooth moving. I'm barely seeing any attacks. I mean, any hits on Wolf or each other actually. Xander moves so weird though. This is interesting. Great cancel, Wolf. Wow, Ninja better watch out. Wolf is coming to town. Yeah, that V2. That's a great assist. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, somebody was saying Xander was trash. I don't know who it was, but I wonder why he didn't follow up with that strike after that attack. Smart. Yep. Recollect yourself. Yeah, Xander just moves a little weird. Ooh, just missed that Ninja. Hopefully that doesn't affect you. There. Oh, I thought you dodged that, Wolf. I thought you were already moving back. Uh-oh, this is anybody's game right now. You got 8 seconds left. Who's going to take it? That's 6, 5. Ooh, what a match. Good stuff, Ninja. Great work, Wolf. That right there was one of my favorites so far this session. You heard me say it. Very impressive. Wolf made Xander look so sweet, Wolf. I have Xander, but I got him sitting there at like level 5, and I'm like, man, I may have to try him out now. You made him look sweet. That was decent. You two played that very well. That was a great performance. Thank you very much. We have, all right. Now we have Spidey and Ninja, number 4 and number 6. Please step into the arena. Kasame's funny. That was great. Wolf says, I did dodge that V2. I thought you did, man. I saw you dashing back. I don't know how it hit you. Maybe it hit you on that split second right before that third dash or whatever, but that was very weird. LSB says some stuff here before UA gets back. Let's ask if Viper and Zato, hold on, should be on the ban list. The votes are both, hold on. If the votes are both yes, and I ban Zordon, we have a chance. Maybe. You know, I just set them out for the rest of the weeks. So, I mean, it's scheduled. I can always switch the schedule around. I don't have an issue with that. Kasame said he has Xander. Xander is dope. You know, I've been sleeping on him. I really don't play him like that. I just think his moves are ugly. But if in the right hands, and Wolf played him very well, he's devastating. You know, so I mean, he gave Ninja a run for his money there, and Wolf just picked up Xander, if I'm not mistaken. So it shows Wolf definitely has the talent. He got the skill. Spidey says, "All right, time to end this. Them's be fighting words, sir." Cosmic says he's close to upgrading Kira to level 5. Yeah, Kira's a great one. She's kind of considered meta, but she's a great character. LSP doing that so I don't get wins. That's funny. Oh yeah, the whole blocking Zato thing. I don't know. You know what? I'm starting to believe, which I was so shocked with the whole Zordon thing, because you would think that I don't see Zordon here, right? So it's like, who's voting to have him not to be put on the ban list is quite interesting, because even the fact that he even got that close. Okay, not bad. We'll see. Because I don't see Zordon being here at all. You know, definitely the fact that he's not on the ban list. Where is he? Who has him? You know, I only know a couple people right now who has Zordon. I have him. OG has him. I know UA. I don't think anyone else here. So that's interesting. But hey, the people voted, and it was 43. I want to say maybe 43, 44 people who voted. Zordon is definitely a top 5 character in my opinion. Top 3 is Orion, Ion, and Ninja Tommy. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, Kasami, I agree with you. He is quick. Ooh, well-timed block, Spidey. Preston's a beast. He's also one of my mains. You say that with almost everybody. I have 10 characters I play with, y'all. Relax. Just about that I really mess with. But I try to, you know, in casuals, because I do all these videos, I try to familiarize myself with everyone. Just so when I'm fighting against you, I know your moves. Oh, let's see. Spidey talking all that stuff, man. You better come correct, bro. I think Wolf has Zordon. Yeah, I thought Wolf had Zordon as well. I know he mentioned he wanted to get Zordon. I thought you were going to get Zordon, LSB. I thought you mentioned it. That's another one for Ninja. That's 5. Good stuff, Ninja. I thought everyone grabbed Zordon. It's just the thing is, if you don't grab him, you won't have a chance to for another, what, 6 months? I mean, you could just wait, like Vipra. I remember when Viper came out. That felt like forever ago, and now she's available. Ah, Kasame has Zordon, see? So he has him. I suggest everybody at least, you know, get him to level 1 at least so you can have him. You know, but again, it's your prerogative. Do what I gotta do. My Zordon's level 6, so I'm chilling. And I run him in Elite, so it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I think he's fun. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh, meta this, meta that, but y'all always know my opinion on that. I'm like, have a good time playing. I don't care who you choose. That's always been my motto. Play your way, whatever makes you have fun. You know, that's what it's about anyways. I have a good time with Ion. I have a good time with Zordon, but I also have a great time with Tori. I have a great time with Andros. He's excellent.
3, 2, 1.
I was going to get Zordon, LSB says, until multiple people start telling me all you get is meta. You're play to win, so I'm just going to get the next epic. I just knew Zordon would be meta. You know, LSB, like I keep saying, bro, who cares what they saying, man? Make yourself comfortable, you know, however you play. They just upset because they losing. You know, normally the people who say that are losing to the metas or are just younger children who can't afford them. You know? Like, you got into this big debate, I think, with Tron and Yor, and both of them are like in high school. Like, you know, I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but they're young, you know? So, I mean, I kind of expect that type of stuff. And I don't expect them to have newer characters, or maybe they will, right? I'm not, you know, sizing up their pockets. But all the time I hear meta stuff, I always hear them from people who don't have them, you know? That's both for Ninja. Good stuff. Okay, let's move to Mr. Mike. All right, we got Mr. Mike and Ninja, number 7 and number 4. But, you know, I always say, listen, if they don't have the pockets, they get upset, so they try to bash other people who got the pockets. People can talk about my Ion play all day long. I don't care. You know, it really doesn't affect me. I'm going to keep using him over and over and over again. And if they lose, that's their problem. Get your weight up, you know. Learn how to beat Ion. Ion's not going anywhere, right? So, okay, I think what these people try to do, now hear me out. I think these people try to bash Ion, the people who don't have him, or the people who refuse the pay to win is what they call it. Because they can't afford it, they're going to stop you from buying it so that way they can feel better about themselves. I'm like, please, I got a big bag. If y'all ain't got a big bag, I don't know what to tell you, right? I feel bad for y'all who say all that, because every time I hear it, all I think is, oh, you can't afford them, right? So every time I hear the words, oh, he's meta, why you playing with him? Oh, he's meta. All I think is you just can't afford him, right? So that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm like, oh, you must have smaller pockets. You know, so it's actually quite embarrassing. Now, it might not be true all the time. I get it. You know, maybe some people do have the money and just have make a conscious choice not to invest in the game. But hey, that's exactly what it is. It's an investment. If it's a game you play every single day, invest in it. If you like it, treat yourself. Don't let nobody try to make you feel a certain way because, you know, you want to play a certain way. Yeah, you know, some people spend their money on drinking. Some people spend their money on clubbing. Some people spend their money on games. You know, I don't do none of that stuff. And I'm a YouTube creator, so it makes more sense for me to have all these characters so that I can have it displayed for people who are interested in getting the characters so they can see them played. But, you know, that's always my thing on that. I'm not going to elaborate too much on it today because it's something I talk about all the time. I hear the word meta, but every time I hear someone says that, the majority of the time, not every time, right? You know, again, Tron could have the pockets, York could have the pockets, they can afford them, and maybe they're making that conscious choice not to play with them. But by all means, you know, y'all can say all y'all want. It's not going to stop me from throwing hands. It's not going to stop my elite status. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, everybody, when it comes to these new characters. Because Zordon's meta, right? The time before that, Ion's meta. The next release is probably going to be meta. So if you went by that philosophy that you don't want to pick meta because you don't want to offend nobody, you'll never have a new character again. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them restrict your pocketbooks. That's always my thing on it. But again, I'm a bona fide hustler. So, I mean, that type of stuff makes me laugh. You know, and I'm also a grown man. So it's kind of like if they're upset, I always let that stuff phase off of me because I'm actually overpowered in real life. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, and I'm just saying whatever I'm saying just to teach everybody. You know, I'm trying to help everyone, you know, in regards to, you know, the game. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my goal here. But again, that's all I got to say in regards to that. You know, I get so passionate when it comes to that because I came from an alliance, right? Now I have no hate on MDK, right? I got mad love for my MDK brothers. But their whole thing was you had to play with non-metas, right? And I got very frustrated because if you're even caught with a meta on your profile, you can either get demoted or you can get kicked. Now, granted, I had Ambu at the same time, right? And there's a great group of guys, and I always suggest start off with non-meta just so you can get your skills up. You know what I mean? Because non-meta, if you can play with a non-meta very well, then when you have a meta, you'll end up in an elite like myself. I can play a non-meta very well. Right, and because I can do that, I can grab a meta and be satisfied because I know how to play the game. You know, I'm not saying I'm gonna win every time, but I'm not gonna be stressing it if somebody's saying, "Oh, you got Ion. That's the only reason why I beat you." I'm like, no, I beat tons of. I have Ion, and I'm fighting other Ions all day in the league, and I'm beating them. Right, so then what is it? Right, they got meta, I have a meta. It has everything to do with how you rotate your cards and how you play at the end of the day. So again, everybody, for the record, don't let anybody try to stop you from playing your way. You know what I mean? Play your way, have a good time playing it, pick Zordon, get him to level 7 for all I care. It's your objective. It's my job to beat you. If I can't beat you, it is what it is. You can say all you want. It's not going to affect me. You know what I mean? It's just I'm always very passionate about that subject. Since I started the game, the meta thing has always been coming up. And I'm like, stop that nonsense, y'all. It's just the culture here is crazy. Good stuff, Ninja. All right, let's move forward. We got Cosmic number 8. Please step into the arena. It looks like Ninja's taking everybody out. And let me check the chat, y'all. These conversations always get me all hot. I'm going to give it on to most of people. I try to get all new characters at least level 5. Yeah, that's exactly what I do, Kasame. Every time they come out, I know that the only time you can get them to level 5 is right then and there, or you have to wait 6 months. So then I get them right away, right? Just so I can have the edge. You know, I want to make sure that I study the character. And there's another reason why it's good to get them when they released. Because someone else is getting them when they're released. So that way when you face them, you already know the moves. You know what I mean? You know your way around them. You know what I mean? So it's a smart choice. Granted, it's like in way like, oh, why spend all this money? But it's this how this game works. You will not make it to elite. And I'm being honest with you. Unless you pay. You know, I'm just telling you the truth. You will be stuck in Ruby. You'll be stuck in Silver. Unless you're putting money, you will not be an elite. I'm just giving you a heads up now. I don't want you to get your hopes up. Or, right, unless you play for the next 6 or 7 years of your life and start building the shards up slowly. Listen, if y'all got time like that, then by all means, Playboy, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But, again, I'm done on this. You know, I talk about this all the time. And they even said my alliance is meta. And you know the word meta means overpowered. That's perfect. So consider Ambu the most overpowered alliance that you've ever seen. I love it. You know what I mean? You call me meta all day long and it doesn't affect me. If anything, it empowers me. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to throw the hands. You know what I mean? So we're waiting for Cosmic. Let's give him 1 whole minute and then we'll start our new rotation with the single rounds. Let me catch up in the chat while we wait for Cosmic. Does anyone pay for the subscription? I do. And if yep, I pay for the subscription. I'm at level 9, Kasame, and I get 190 crystals a day, so it's well worth it. Whatever. Anyways, okay, YouTube is still going back and forth, and I know Aisha is meta. I recently realized I shouldn't care about Troncat was telling me how bad of a player I was because I told him I don't care what he thinks. Right, LSB, you know what? You're an excellent skill player. You know, I think you have more people saying you're good than you do saying that you're bad, and keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? I think you're very skilled. You're number 1 on the sparring chart. You know, just always when somebody says that type of stuff, don't ever take it personal. It's just them trying to attack you. The idea is to ignore it, right? And still keep shooting. I always say this all the time. I say this on and off the game. Kill people with kindness and positivity because they don't know how to respond. If you just keep staying positive, it completely shuts them down. You can't play their game. Make them play yours. And I'm not just saying that in game. When I'm teaching outside of this game, because I do other things as well. You know, I speak on that same thing. Make them play your game. Take complete control of it. And that positivity changes everything, y'all. Everybody always wants to be negative. Think about that. And they want you to respond in a negative way because that's the culture. You know how you could be different? Be positive. Yes, it's hard. Yeah, you may have to take a couple L's. People are going to insult you, but who cares? It's not going to stop you from winning off game, and it's definitely not going to stop you from winning on game. So just keep that in mind, everyone. All right, I don't see Cosmic, so let's just let me tag him. My bad. Oh, I didn't tag him. Oh, I hate I didn't do that. All right, give me a second. I'm chatting with you all. I forgot to do this. But every time I hear the meta word, it's a trigger word for me. So if y'all want to trigger me, just say that, and then you're good. I will be triggered and I will go off the handle. So if that's what you're looking to do, say the word meta. Oh, Gil's here. What's up, Gil? What's going on, bro? Yeah, let's get Gil in here. That's perfect. I mean, you came perfectly on time. All right, we'll get you as number 9 then, because Cosmic's not here, and I still tag Cosmic. So if Cosmic plays, he'll still be good. Always good to see Gil. He is considered one of our champions here in the community. He received the tournament expert title. He was number 2 for the all hands on deck tournament, our biggest tournament. So good stuff, Gil. I can't wait to see him throw some hands here. He has a couple videos posted, and he has another video that's going to be posted tonight. I saw that Global Theater, Gil, and you know I grabbed it, man. I saw your name pop up. I watched that match, and it was pretty clutch against Vavoon. So y'all gonna enjoy that. Y'all see that tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time. You'll see him do what he does with his Cammy, and it's very impressive. All right, let's go down the list here. Kasame's a great way to put it. I appreciate you, Kasame. I use Ion, and nobody can tell me not to. That's 100% LSB. Let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Just play your way, get comfortable with playing. Again, I respect both sides of the fence. I highly respect people who play non-metas and they make it to the top, and I respect people who play metas and make it to the top. That's why I play both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you from both sides of the fence. I made it to Emerald with, I'm telling you, 100%. I 100% made it with Emerald with just Dom. I had Dom, Kira, and Taizan assist. That was my team, and I stuck with that team. I trained with that team. And then afterwards, I made it to Silver with Tori, right? I made it to Elite with Ion. You know what I mean? So I fully know that I wouldn't be an Elite if it wasn't for Ion. I'm very open about that. I'm not going to lie. He's an overpowered character. But one thing about me, y'all, I want to make it clear. I do not care. You know what I'm saying? That's the big difference. I made it. I know he's overpowered. You can be upset that you're losing to me, but I'm still taking your medals, right? At the end of the day, you're upset that I took your medals. And always remember that, y'all. When they get upset like that, they're just mad that you took their medals, right? A true skilled player would just say, all right, good W. I get that he's overpowered. And guess what? Here's another thing. If you know these overpowered characters are out there, how come you're not training to beat them to begin with? And so even if I'm not playing with Ion, right? Let's say I stop playing with Ion because you tell me to stop. Oh, are you going to tell every single player that? Like mid-match? Hey, guy, don't pick Ion? No, you're still going to have to find a way around it. So at the end of the day, you're still going to have to solve that problem, which at the end of the day has to do with skill, regardless if they're overpowered. Like, Gil's a perfect example, right? Gil plays with Cammy, but he beats tons of Ions. He's beat me multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Because Gil has the skill. Oh, I like how that went together. But just keep that in mind, everyone. Don't let nobody stop you. Oh, I didn't even see Gil. Look at this. I didn't even see all this chat here because again, y'all got me on that meta stuff again. Every time we talk about the meta stuff, I always y'all got me doing this. I appreciate it, Kasane, your business sense. Lecture on, bro. Educate. Thanks. That hustle mentality, 100%. That's exactly what it is. Look at this. Check that out. Look at these hands Gil is throwing right here with Zio Tommy. Pure skill. Gil is also an expert. He's been playing since the game's been released. So these type of hands are expected. You know what I mean? Not everybody. Again, I honestly only been playing for a year and a half. I'm just being 100% honest with that. Oh yeah, Gil did. Oh, he's in the chat. My bad, Gil. Yeah, Gil's an elite with no meta, period. But Gil also, he's been playing from the very beginning. It makes sense, right? If Gil wasn't an elite, I would question his skill, right? Because I'm like, wait, you've been playing for 6 or 7 years. You know what I mean? Like, you should be up there. Like, those people should be up there. You know what I mean? Because they've been playing for so long. So that makes sense. Don't ever try to compare those people to you, because people like Gil, like even Lone Star, has been around since the very beginning. I'm expecting nothing but skill from Gil. You know what I mean? This is 100%. So yes, he can 100% make it the meta. I mean, make it to elite because he's been spending years doing this. So that 100% makes sense. So again, that's not somebody I compare I don't compare myself to Big Bird. I don't compare myself to Haitian. I don't compare myself to Zayon, because these players have been playing for years, right? So I don't ever expect to beat them. When I do, I celebrate it, regardless of whoever I chose to beat them with, because they've been playing for so long. They know the process. They should be able to beat me with or without character. You know what I mean? But again, all these guys I mentioned are highly skilled people that whether they have meta or non-meta, they still have a high probability of winning because they know their way around the system. So you got to remember that as well. You know, so don't let these people get you, just period. And again, that's just not in-game, off-game. Don't let nobody run you, you run you. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Remember, on Meta Free Friday, that 3 out of 5, Yes, I pay. Yeah, Gil pays for the subscription. Yep. Gil is here. Plus all the time before that Friday. I always okay. YouTube back and forth. Here, maybe. Gil is funny. My bad, bro. I didn't see the chat. You know when I start this rant, I get all hot. Like I'm literally almost sweating because I get so passionate when it comes to that. But I'm not looking at the chat. So my bad, Gil. But you still made it in here. So that worked. All right. The champ is here. The champ is here. Calm down. The champ is here. Welcome in, Gil. Welcome in. Okay. Let's see if Cosmic here real quick. Let's check the chat. Okay, Cosmic is here, so let's run Cosmic. All right, so let's do Cosmic and Gil. Please step into the arena. Again, catching up. He said, Mayday. I'm here. That's funny, Gil. That was good. Okay, LSB and Ninja, they're fighting again. Okay, keep scrolling. Target lost to a double. Thank you, LSB. This is perfect, right? If you check Global Theater, right? Let's talk about this. He said, Itachi, you recently lost to a double block TJ. That's 100%. And guess what? I run into my losses. I don't care if I lose, right? That's another issue when it comes to mindset. I don't care if I lose, right? And that loss against TJ was so perfect because it was a non-meta, right? It was a non-meta. I'm guessing he's been playing for a while because his TJ was at like 50 something HP, right? And I lost. You can see it on Global. But then when I replayed the Global, I looked at it. I'm like, you know what? I played pretty well. I don't care if I lost it. He played pretty well. Listen, if I'm saying here, he played very well and he did such a great job in that match. I'm never going to take away from his win. His win was perfect and it deserved to be in global matches. I don't care if I lost, y'all. I really don't. And that's what separates me from everybody else. I know I'm going to lose. I'm not going into these matches thinking I'm unbeatable. I think a lot of you are going into these matches thinking that you're going to win every single one of them. No, Ninja, we waiting for Gil. It's Gil and Cosmic. That's what we're trying to get in here. But I think y'all going into these matches think you're going to win every single one. The idea is when you get into a match is that you're going to play the best that you've ever played. This match you're going to give 110%. And I'm telling you, that match with against that TJ guy, whoever he was, I gave 110%. And what you don't see is that I already beat him 2 times beforehand, right? I'm not sitting here bragging or saying, oh, hey, I beat him already. Yeah, it's expected. Ion is supposed to beat a TJ. Now, if his TJ beat my Ion, that shows that this dude got skill. So if he was playing with an Ion, I would expect him to be an elite. No exceptions, right? Unlike, players like Nathan, I don't like throwing people under there, right? But on and off, Nathan, even with an overpowered character, is a decent player. Decent. I'm not saying he's the greatest. I mean, he makes it happen, right? So when he makes it elite, I'm like, how? But it's different with that dude TJ. Like, I mean, whoever picked, I'm gonna call him TJ for the sake of the argument. Wait, is Gil still here or did he leave? Where is Gil? Let me try to tag in Gil again. I know Cosmic is here. Maybe Gil stepped out. I know he said this time frame's weird for him. Let's give it another minute, and then we'll go from here. Okay, here we go. I like how you don't care how the stuff people say about you using a meta, like a mindset you should have no matter what, right? Like that's period, right? That's the mindset you should always have. I appreciate that, Alec. But yes, who cares? Don't let the community, because what I realized when I joined these communities is that not only is it very toxic, right? It's a lot of bullying. It's a lot of high school stuff that I am so far from, right? I'm 35 years old, everybody. I'm so far. I'm listening to this stuff and I laugh when people get so aggressive when it comes to this, because it's like almost as if they're struggling in real life and they need to project that, right? I don't take that. My mindset is so strong that when I turn this game off, I have an entire life to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm winning in real life. So because I'm winning in real life, I mean, if I lose in the game, it is what it is. I get frustrated like everybody else, but what I never do is take away from anybody's win. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I realize exactly what it is. As long as I'm given 110%, which I will give you. I never tell you Itachi Uchiha is unstoppable, right? I wish I was. I tell you I'm just like everybody else. I win some, I lose some. If I lost, I reflect on why I lost. I never blame my opponent. That's the weakest stuff I ever heard. I can't stand when somebody say, it's because you picked this, it's because you picked that. That's so far from my mindset. I celebrate their win, and then I study why I lost. That's it. That's how you improve. Not just, again, in-game, out-game. Why aren't you improving in life? What mistakes are you making? How can you improve? Instead of spending all that time on, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, just move forward. Take those mistakes and try to figure out what can you do to become better. You know, that's what it comes down to. Now, if you're bringing that in-game, it's showing me your character off-game. Who cares if people are going to talk? They're not paying my bills, right? Now, it'd be different if you were paying all my bills, right? Putting clothes on my back, feeding me. Then I might be like, maybe I should listen. You're not doing none of those things for me. And I'm supposed to be sitting here spending all my time arguing with you for why? You know, for why? That's what my kids say. For what? It doesn't make any sense, right? But, I'm so sorry every time we talk about the meta thing. But that's why I tell you, if you don't want these, like, rants, do not talk about metas around me, because I'm always going to tell you, get over it, right? Beat them. It's the end of story, right? If you spend all that time complaining, you can take all that energy and learn how to beat these metas, because it's whether I'm picking them or your opponent's picking them. You got to figure out what you're going to do eventually. So, I mean, that is what it is. I'm trying to finish up this, but I was hoping you didn't know that match was on Global. I wanted you to be so confused on how I knew you lost. No, I always check Global because I'm looking for good matches. And the thing is, that match deserved to be on Global, LSB. It really did. It was an excellent match. He did his thing. I already beat him 3 times. I'm not sitting here bragging about it. I'm like, if anything, I'm sitting here celebrating him. I'm like, you finally beat me, dude. I've been beating you already 3 times and you haven't studied me yet. Guess what? He studied me and he never changed his character. I got tons of respect for player number 2. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna call him player number 2. Good stuff, Gil. Great work, Cosmic. I did peep that though. But yeah, player number 2 did his thing, right? But I love how he finally did it. I made a mistake at the end and I noticed it. When he blocked in the corner, I was going for the easy win. I rushed it. If I would have went up to the corner and then pulled back, I would have pulled out his block. But I was so desperate just to end the match, I messed up. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I know I made the mistake. It's okay. I move forward from it. And it's on Global. Let everybody see it, right? They can check that one Global match. But then you can see all of my matches on YouTube. Yeah, you can see all of my matches on YouTube. And then you'll say, oh, okay. I record my stuff and you can see my stuff. So I'm not stressing over that one L. You know what I mean? I have so many W's on my belt. That's why I wish they showed you like Call of Duty, that KDR. You know, I'm big on Call of Duty. Don't get me started with that. But if they showed you the KDR, you'll see that I win more than I lose. So I'm not really concerned with all of that. That stuff doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that in this community, that's how the community thrives. Like they encourage people not to play metas, and they telling people, oh, you win with non-meta. Listen, play your way. That's it. That's my conclusion. Play however which way you feel comfortable of playing. Now, you're like, well, does that mean I double block? You can double block. I don't suggest double blocking. That's different from metas, right? That's a completely different category. Double blocking is unnecessary because of the fact that somebody with breakers, it's a higher probability of you losing. You know what I mean? That's a completely different category in regards to metas, right? Double blocking, like I always say, is a mess. What else? Turtling is a mess. Again, those are like skill issues, not character issues. You know what I mean? Which also, if you were to think about it, the whole, oh, I can't win against a meta thing is also a skill issue, but we're not going to talk about that, right? But that's how I always feel about it. Listen, if you don't like me playing whatever with Ion, too bad. I wouldn't care less. I'm going to keep playing him and keep playing him because I got him to level 4. Do you know how much that was? You know what I'm saying? You think I'm not going to play? I have a level 4 Ion. You think I'm not going to play him because it hurts your feelings? Get your feelings in check, son. Come on. Gil is on fire. You know why? Gil's a champ. Here we go. That's 4. You can't stop them. All right, second rotation, everybody. We're going to do single rounds. Gil is the king of the ring right now, so we're going to do number 1 and number 9. Please step in the arena. I don't know if Kamui is still here, so I will tag him real quick just so we can keep this fluid. Kamui, I apologize, guys. You know I start doing this ranting when we talk about metas. I think that's why y'all say it, so y'all can get me ranting like this. But I'm very passionate about this because, hey, I have a platform. So I speak for everybody out there who are metas. You could call me the meta king. I don't care. Call me the king of all metas. I'll take it. I wouldn't care because I'm unaffected by it. And it's not going to stop me from continue to enjoying my experience while I'm on ladder. Again, I can play non-meta if y'all want me to, but I mean, I don't care what y'all think about me. That's the biggest issue. I wouldn't care less. Good stuff. And I think it's funny. You know, again, I still treat everybody with love. I still gonna say, hey, you got that W, you got that W. That's not changing my character. Just because I play with Ion doesn't mean I'm a bad person. You know, it doesn't make any sense, but they associate that together. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that just drives me insane. Like, why y'all do this? As a community, why can't we just let each other rock? You know what I mean? But I'm never for that negativity to begin with because it's not worth my time. I'll much rather just encourage you and uplift you and upbuild you because I feel like that's more productive. You know what I mean? But that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm telling you, I want to stop talking about this. All right, let me read the chat. All right. Yeah, Wolf says, man, it's meta. Get used to it and overcome it. Yep, 100%. LSB said he's scared for June. I already know the next character is going to be better than... Exactly. What y'all going to do if they keep releasing these metas, right? Y'all might as well quit the game. Just delete it. Just delete the whole application if that's the case, you know? If a new character ain't from Samurai, I ain't with it. Right, you know, I'm with you. We need more diversity here because it looks like we keep getting people from Mighty Morphin, you know? Man, I lagged in the match with Gil. Who's your favorite non-meta in the game? Okay, let's see. My favorite non-meta in the game would be Tori. I like Andros. If we're talking, I've had a lot of good. If y'all want to check some of those videos out with Andros, it's pretty fun. Let's look at this match, Ninja, just to see what you're talking about here. You lagged against that match with Gil. Let's see. I got some time to look at it. Oh yeah. That's funny. I'm at the part where I said Gil has the skill. I still think that's nice. Okay, I don't see the lag there, Ninja. Let's look at the second round. Where you had Adam. Let's see. Okay, I see you moving. I'm looking for the moment where you stop moving so we can talk about it. Looks like you were moving the entire match. Wolf, yeah, people believe Tori is kind of meta, right? But people also believe Dom is kind of meta, right? So, I mean, I guess it depends on what do you consider overpowered. That's what it comes down to. Is it her speed that makes her overpowered? Is it her breaker? You know, what makes her overpowered, I guess, would be the question I have for you. Good stuff, Kamui. But Ninja, I just checked that match, bro. I didn't see any lag. I saw you go all the way through. So yeah, that's fine. We'll move forward. Okay, great stuff, Gil and Kamui. All right, Kamui and LSB. Let's get you into arena number 1 and number 2. Please step in. But I'm finally caught up in the chat. Thank you, everybody. I know I get into these rants. Jaden's here. I'll slide you in, Jaden, number 10. But it's going to be in the second rotation, all right? So it'll just be a single round. But don't forget, we got the 2 3 out of 5s at the end. But Tori's my main. I could play with Dom, to be honest. Dom's another big one for me. Astronomer's another big one for me. To be honest, I think I can play with everyone. If I were to, because I do all these videos, y'all. So I spend a lot of time with all characters. That's why none of this stuff phases me as well. Because if you can check out you can check the library. Everywhere it says either Papa Bear or Itachi Uchiha, those people are me. So if you know, I have receipts right here in front of all 964 of you. So that's kind of my thing. And if you want to actually see me throw down with Dom, check out the Papa Bear videos under the MDK playlist. It's Papa Bear 1, 2, and 3 I made. You'll see how I was throwing those grizzly paws with Dom, because I love Dom. I spent a lot of time with him. Tag me. I got you, Gil. When it's your turn, I'll tag you in. It was at the closing before it ends. Well, Ninja, that doesn't count. It has to be if you have more than 50% health, right? And you also have to stop moving entirely. If it happens towards the end of the match, it doesn't count. No, I understand. You could have lagged towards the end, Ninja, but it still doesn't really count. But that's fine. You're going to have another opportunity, and then we have the 2 3 out of 5s at the end. So that'll be fine. You still have a good run. Ninja's currently leading with 8 wins. Kamui with 7, Gil with 4, and LSB with 3. So it's still a great session. You're doing great, man. Gil says favorite non-meta is Cammy, which is funny because Cammy to some people is considered meta. You know what I mean? That's funny. So I think, to be honest, I think meta is considered it must be considered based off of perspective. Because people say, well, Cammy has the super, so doesn't that give her extra strength? Even people with Daggeron has the extra health. People then argue, well, I think any character with a super is overpowered because not every character has a super. So again, it's based off of perspectives. Because when I first started the game, everyone told me Cammy was meta, and I'm just letting you know, right? So who is the grand justice who decides who's overpowered and who's not? Who's in charge of this? Like, who are we depending on? What list are you going based off of? And y'all keep going by that list. I don't go by no one's list. And that's the difference, because I'm a boss. You know what I mean? And it just really depends if you're a follower or if you're a boss. You know, there's two different kinds. You can't be both, right? Because I'm a boss, I make my own rules. I'll tell you who I think is meta and who I think is non-meta. And you can take it or leave it, because guess what? Somebody told you who was meta and who was not meta. So I mean, again, that is 100% based off of perspective. I personally don't think Cammy is meta, because, you know, she's strike heavy, right? She doesn't really have a lot of breakers. I mean, the cost of her attacks are like decent, but other people do consider her meta, right? Dane, they just had a conversation about Dane, right? Who here thinks Dane is meta? Because when I heard Troncat talk, he said Dane isn't meta. So I'm just letting you know, I wouldn't care less if you think this one's meta or if you think this one isn't. Since I've joined this Power Ranger community the past year and a half, I think all of that is comical. You know what I mean? Because what do you think is meta and who's in charge? Can I speak to the leader? Take me to your leader. Who's the one in charge of? Because it's not Inway. Inway is not, the people who created the game is not giving us a list on who's meta, who's not meta. Now, some would argue what makes a meta is low cost, super speed. Some people believe Tommy is meta. Other people believe, well, Red Turbo, and other people believe he isn't, right? Some people believe Viper is, some people believe Viper isn't. It really is based off of perspective, if you were to ask me. Look, LSB says Dom is semi-meta, but when I picked him, I was told he wasn't. So if I were to go based off of everyone's opinions, I won't be playing with nobody but Movie Red Jason, right? If I cared about what people thought, you know what I mean? LSB, that's a W. So that's another one for LSB. So that's 4 for LSB. All right, let's move forward. Good stuff, Kamui. So we got LSB number 2 and Alec number 3. I don't think Alec is here, but I will tag in Alec and give Alec that minute. So that's why I'm like, I don't care, you know, meta or non-meta. That's my philosophy in Ambu Black Ops. I don't care who you pick, as long as you're contributing to the team's growth. That's all I care about. As a mentor myself, all I care about is what are you doing to help contribute so that all the other members are getting rewards. I don't care who you pick. And listen, if that person who you're picking is helping you get your teammate more rewards, then pick them, right? I'm not really a stickler on that stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, where am I? All right, Gil, Dom is semi-meta. His damage output isn't the best though. Yeah. Do I play? Do I play a decent enough Dom? Yeah, it's great. Wolf Thunder has a video here, and Wolf plays Dom very well. Very well. And again, some characters can look meta to others based off of how the player uses them. Okay? Before, Dane was okay. We were letting Dane fly, but when UA Gaming came in here with Dane, he made Dane look overpowered. Haitian makes Dane look meta. Because you're like, how in the world is he able to get off these attacks? I don't take away from Haitian's skill. Haitian Wraith has skill, right? So he applies that skill with his Dane. I don't take it away. Big Bird has skill. He applies his skill with whatever team he has. I applaud him for his Orion. I applaud him for his Devin. It doesn't matter. He's getting his W's. He worked his way to #1, whether he paid for it or not. Who cares? And again, that's all based off of perspective. If you were to ask me in my organization, I would tell you no one's meta, right? No one's overpowered. Only the players are. You know what I mean? And it's always a touchy subject because again, to me this is very political. The whole concept of meta, I think, is based off politics. Who certain people think are meta and who certain people think aren't meta. We just been talking about how Dane was meta this entire time, but Troncat the other day was just talking about how he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I started to laugh and I'm like, all of y'all are too funny. I laugh when I hear this stuff, man. I think it's the funniest thing in the world because all of this is based off of perspective and whatever people think. You know what I mean? So we'll give Alec another 30 seconds and then we'll move forward. I want to make sure Alec at least had the opportunity because I don't know if they're in or out. You know what I mean? Movie Billy is awesome. Yes, he is. Yes, I heard people saying that about... Listen to Gil. I heard people saying that about Cammy. I personally don't think she's meta, but people do consider Cammy meta. So that's why you can't go based off of people's perspectives. You have to go back based off of... This is what will help me end all of that nonsense. Play your way. That solved everything for me. When I kept saying I've never cared to begin with, but when I kept telling people just don't care what other people, how you play, just play your way, man. I don't care who you pick, and listen, if they kick you out for being meta, Ambu's open. We have 5 alliances. I'll take you because I don't care if you're picking meta or not. I only care what type of person you are. Are you a good team player? As a mentor, that's all we care about. If you're a good team player, welcome to my team. If you're contributing to my family, then pull up the seat. I got some extra bread for you. Let's break it together. That's what we're building here in these alliances. I'm trying to build a family atmosphere where we all help each other out and we don't ridicule, criticize, dog. Listen, the world is going to shut you down. I don't want to make, and when I bring people into the alliance, I want to make sure it's a safe, even with the Discord. I didn't add the Discord to this thing. But even with the Discord, I want it to be a safe environment for everybody to have a good time. All right, let's move forward. Ninja, number 4 in LSB. Unless Alec is here, perfect. You already know the deal. Good stuff, y'all, for keeping this moving. But okay, let's forget Cammy. Mine is Heckle. Yeah, Heckle. Heckle is good. Now, and to be honest, in regards to Heckle, I never heard anybody say Heckle was meta. Right? Just being honest, I don't think so. I think maybe 1% ever, but I've never heard anybody say Heckle is meta. Let's talk about Psycho Green. Psycho Green is considered overpowered. There you go. So whoever's playing Psycho Green is using a meta. Right? What's stopping my statement from being wrong? Correct? I can tell you right now he's meta. All of you can say he's meta. What's stopping you? Who's in charge? That's what I'm saying. Take me to the leader. Who's in charge of telling me who's meta and who's not meta? I'm in charge. Think about it. You're in charge. It's whoever you want to play with. So please keep that in mind. When Gil said the thing about Heckle, yeah, Heckle's amazing. But to other people's perspective, Heckle is meta. Why? Gil plays... I have a Heckle video that I'm posting in the next week or so. Because I'm going through all my library. I record everything Gil posts in the replay. And he plays Heckle so well, it makes Heckle look like an overpowered character. Now, I doubt that people are saying that the character themselves are meta. I pretty much think that what they're thinking is how the people are playing the characters are what's making them meta. You know who else is considered meta? This is going to blow your mind. Ninja Adam. Ninja Adam, Ninja Tommy. Well, Ninja Tommy is of course obvious. But Ninja Adam is also considered meta. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then Ninja, that's his roster. You know who else is considered meta? It's gonna blow your mind. Camdor. Camdor is considered meta. What you gonna do about it? Zato right now is up in the fence. Is he meta? Is he not? You know, so let's just move on, please. Because they said the damage she does is insane, right? Am I right, Gil? I'm happy you said that too, to kind of elaborate on that point. They said hold on, let me do this again. Because they said the damage she does is insane, but that's my team. I boost strike power. Perfect, right, Gil? And you play Cammy well. I never even think about whether she's meta or not. I always look at the wielder. The video I have posting for Gil tomorrow morning, you're like, you're posting a lot of stuff for Gil. Gil's my bro. I'm telling you, if every opportunity I have to see a Gil video, I want y'all to see it because I'm very impressed with not only Gil as a person, how Gil is as a player, right? And he's also a champion, so relax. Okay, because they said the damage output, what else we got here? LS beatdown, you funny. I think I played decent amount of Dom because you literally posted a Dom battle of mine. Yes, I think you played Dom well. Wolf, I think you do great with him. And it's not easy to main that team, that's 100%, because Gil has an all-strike team, that's not easy at all. So it's all skill with Gil. You know how I did it again. I'm like you, bro. I would still play Cammy because I like her, right? I like Aya. On and off, I like him in the show. I like him in the game. Let me play my way, right? Get off me. Yeah, props for Gil for the team he uses. He's using no blocks and still winning like crazy. See, that's what I mean. Gil's using no blocks. So that just shows you his skill all the way around. Period. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's Ninja. That's Ninja. He took out LSB. Good stuff. All right, so next is going to be number 4 and number 5. I'm sorry this has turned into a meta conference. But number 4 and number 5, but I really enjoy the conversation. So again, y'all, I'm a speaker outside of this game, so I never have a problem speaking, you know, so I would keep going if y'all gave me an opportunity. Yeah, props for Gil. Yep. I generally think Dane is meta, right? It's funny, LSB, because just the other day they said he wasn't. He was fine. Now he was after the buff. Can I join? Yep, you joined. Looks like bro Alec isn't coming. Nope, he didn't. Good, we covered that. Make sure I'm covering everybody here in the chat. Anyone know what the next raid is? For those who don't know, that's in Ambu. We have a raid schedule. If y'all want to check out, and I think Wolf, I think you sent me that raid schedule, to be honest. We are now, Wolf, we're waiting for you. Bro, from now on, I will have some opinions. There's no meta, only more annoying rangers. Right. Yeah, I feel you. It's attacker, perfect. All right, there we go. Wolf and Ninja, annoying rangers, yeah. I battle Nathan right now. That's funny, Cosmic. And did you win? That's a good question, Gil. Look it, LSB says Zato is meta, and I don't, and me personally, I don't think he is. That's why I told you that whole chart to me is really based off of perspective. Because if you were to ask Zayon, right? Hopefully I'm saying his name right. You know, I'm terrible with names, y'all. But if you were to ask him, does he believe he's meta? And he's the best Zato player in the game, right? I highly doubt he believes he's meta. So that whole conversation with overpowered or not is politics, y'all. So please keep that in mind. Definitely for the new players that show up here. I don't ever want them to stop themselves from picking a character or feeling bad for picking whoever you pick. You should feel free to pick whoever you wish. You know what I mean? And just have a good time. At the end, just have a good time. That's my policy on that. And I think we may be done with this. Yeah, Zato, yes, Gil, it was in the balance challenge. Look at, and you beat him in those challenges. That's all auto level off. Like, you can see skill in challenges. If you want to really truly see skill, look in the challenges, look in casual, you know, that type of stuff. Okay. Hey, after attacker rate is balanced. I got you, Gil. Hope some of you can join Lone Star Rangers. You know I got you, Gil. You've been helping me out so much. I'm gonna be there whenever you need me there, bro. So I'm gonna make sure. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do it. But I have my brother's account in Delta. I may have him switch over to Alpha balance, or I may have my second account switch over to Alpha, so I can bring my main account over to you for the balance raid, so I can assist the best way I can. I don't know if I'm gonna put up big damage. I gotta look at my last balance raid, but hey, I'm gonna put up enough. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty decent. It's over 30 million for sure. So you can definitely count me for 30. I think I can push 70 or 80. But I'll let you know. But I'm definitely going to be there, Gil. Just please remind me. But I got your back on that. Okay, looks like I covered all of that. Everything in the chat's good to go. So I can now focus on these matches. And again, y'all, that's all my opinion. If y'all want to hear it, just please play this video or any other video when metas are being mentioned. Because I really want to change the whole community on our outlook on what we consider meta and what's not. The idea is these characters are not going to stop, right? Y'all can complain all y'all want to, but they're not going to stop, y'all. Just find your way around it. Like Ninja, right? If we consider Zato, if we consider, Zato meta, then we'll say that Ninja is a big meta user because he uses Zato, he uses Ninja Adam, he uses Candor, he uses, his whole roster would be meta if I were to look at it like that. But Ninja has actual skill, and I never talk about what character he uses. I always talk about his hands that he threw, like how he just threw them out. This was a perfect revenge match for Ninja because the last time these two met up, this was exactly this is exactly how they did it. So, all right, Ninja will be moving forward. He is the session leader right now with 10 wins. All right, Spidey, number 4 and number 6, please step into the arena. Hopefully, if it's successful, I can get enough members to create another alliance. Cosmic, like Gil and myself, both told you, relax. Just take some time, man, in the alliance that you're building. Give it a couple months. Give it maybe 3 or 4 months when you have an established team. Maybe when you have 5 mentors that you can depend on. Then maybe build another alliance. But just slow down. Just build your one alliance. Have a good time with your one alliance before you start building multiple. I think Gil had the one. I think he's had Lone Star from the beginning. He's just starting the second one. That stuff doesn't happen right away. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep that in mind. Yep, Jaden, I know you're here. You're number 10. So when I call you, you'll show up. Right now, we're waiting for Mr. Cheese, which is Spidey. Let me tag him in real quick. I know he's in the community. And again, I apologize, y'all, for the rant. I hate going on like that in these tangents. But I'm very passionate, period, right? And secondly, when it comes to subjects like that I'm passionate about, I got a lot to say, you know, because it's been something that's been frustrating me since I joined the game. It's like every time a character comes out, and that's my final straw was Vipra. Vipra came out, I had got Vipra, did my unboxing for Vipra, and somebody told me, oh, that's a meta. Get out of here. What? Are you telling me I invested so much in this Viper for you to tell me that meta and I can't? That was my final straw. I said, forget that nonsense. I said, you telling me Viper? Now, granted, Viper is super fast, but Viper doesn't have a super, right? That Viper doesn't have a super, but she's considered meta. I think people perceive these people as meta because they don't have the characters to play with. So because they don't have these characters, they don't really know their way around them. So it's challenging for them to understand or perceive it that way. I have almost every single character. I think I'm only missing maybe a couple Street Fighters. So I'm telling you from the perspective of me playing with everybody. Honestly, there's a few obvious people that are like super overpowered. Like Ion, I believe, is super overpowered. I do get that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But then you got other people based off perception of who you think is overpowered. I mean, come on. Hands, you are welcome anytime in my alliance. I appreciate that, Cosmic. Same with you. Yep, we are on Mr. Cheese, and I do not know where he is, but he has another 30 seconds. And then we're going to move on to Mr. Mike. Now, both of them are in the same house, I'm pretty sure. So if Mr. Cheese isn't here, I doubt Mr. Mike is, but we'll give him another 30 seconds. Mr. Mike's here. Okay, so Spidey's not here, but Mr. Mike is. This is our final rotation anyway, so that works. And then after Mr. Mike is going to be you, Cosmic, so hang out. Don't go nowhere. Hang around, bro, so we can get you in. Then it's going to be Gil. Then we're going to end with Jaden. Then we're going to do the 2 3 out of 5s, and we're going to call it a session. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by yet again. Greatly appreciate that. And thank you for bearing with me as I do my chat. Yep, Zeo Green is available to use now. So is Zordon. Zordon can now be used, but I doubt that we'll see him here. Because I think it's only a few people in our community that has him. I know Kasame stopped by a little earlier. He was discussing how he has Zordon. But he pops in and out. He really doesn't play in the sessions. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. You guys are my #1 fans. Yes, yep, Cosmic. I'm your #1 fan. We all are. We want you to succeed. Let's see if Mr. Mike can turn this thing around. Ninja really been putting in some work with Zato though. I want to see Ninja Zato versus Ranger Thunder Zato. And yeah, I've reached out to Ranger Thunder. I haven't heard anything back from him yet. So I don't know if he's on vacation. I don't know what's going on with him, but you know, I'm gonna keep him in my prayers. Hopefully all is well. That's the thing about our community. Like I said, we're like family. One of us is missing. We could feel it. That's what I'm trying to build here. So I appreciate everybody in the community. There we go. That's Ninja. Good stuff. Okay, let's move forward. Cosmic #8 and Ninja #4. Please step into the arena. And also another tip, Cosmic, it's not stressful, but it is a challenge to manage multiple alliances. I managed 5, and I was in 3 of them for the event, and I experienced a lot of fatigue just trying to do tons of Megazords. Think about it, it's 30 energy for each one, so I'm playing maybe a potential 90 matches just off the first rotation constantly, you know, and communicating with almost 100 people. So I mean, it does become a challenge. That's why my suggestion for you, Cosmic, is just to stick with the one, because you don't want to stretch yourself too thin. And next thing you know, because I used to be a regional manager myself, I'm used to managing multiple teams, like in real life. So I know how to jump from one store to another store, how to get all of my teams together on one accord and stuff like that. And my teams were the best teams in the company. So it does take a lot of like hustle to kind of get that going, but you also have to have the heart for your people to succeed. Like, you have to a good leader generally wants his people to be successful, and everybody in the Anbu Black Ops organization, I truly want to be successful. That's the only way it really works. You know what I mean? That's my advice. I'm creating a post. Good, Cosme. You got yourself an Instagram. Check you out, man. You really moving. You moving up, man. I'm very proud of your hustle. You really getting out there and you making it happen, man. So that's good. All right. I'm waiting for you, right, Cosmic? So you can just hop on in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm waiting for you, Cosmic. So you just gotta hop on in this code. I know Ninja's here. He's not gonna stop this little streak of his. 11 wins. It's all about Ninja today. Well, Mr. Cheese is back. All right, Spidey, if you want to hop in, you can hop in. I'm not sure what's going on with Cosmic, but I know sometimes he has to hop out abruptly. But since you're here, you can hop in. Ooh, Ninja almost got 1K followers on Instagram. His Instagram must be bumping. Okay, Cosmic here. All right, after this, Spidey, you can hop in. Whoever wins this. And then we're going to move to Gil, and then we're going to finish with Jaden. And I think this was a very successful session. I think we made good time here. It's about to be 4. My children are about to be home. So I think I should be able to end this before they get home. They get home about 4:30. It's 4 now, so the next half hour. And then we do our thing, eat dinner, talk about our day. Ninja and I decided that we're going to return to me after the session. We had a great run in my... Hey, that's cool, bro. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Next raid is attackers, I'm pretty sure. You know, I understand if you got to get back to your alliance. But I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out. And you know you're always more than welcome to stop by whenever you wish. You are part of our extended family, just like Lone Star. So come pay us a visit whenever you like. All right, here we go. Jimmy, so wait, you have kids? I sure do. I have 8 of those little bits and pieces. But, you know, 3 of them are in high school. So. Been a father since I was 18 years old, to be honest. Spent my entire adult life raising children. It's been an amazing experience. Because now we get to enjoy the same things together. I'm a huge gamer, big into anime, and now my kids are as well. We watch Bleach together, Naruto together. I think Gil is the same. He watches anime with his children. All right, it's a great W. Okay, now we have Spidey. If you want to hop in here, then we're going to do Gil. I'm going to tag him in. Yeah, I got a full football team. Yep. Raising them all. I have 8. Yes, Alec. 8. 3 of them in high school. Yep, and then I homeschool 4 of them because my job allows me to. I can for what I do for a living. And I've been really enjoying my life, y'all. And I come from humble beginnings. I'm telling you, East Side, Buffalo, New York. It's not the easiest, but I came up through pure hustle. I've been making money since I was 11 years old. Teaching people since I've been 11 on how to do the same. And I've been doing everything I ever wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it, because that's always been my philosophy. That's what the hood teach you, hands down. If you can survive the hood, you can do anything. And oh boy, did I survive. After this is going to be you, Gil. Hey, my children even have businesses. Taught them how to create their own. And I decided just to create this out just pure fun because I was having a good time playing with them. And the idea of this whole thing was at first just for the kids, you know. But it's really expanded into something bigger and we all enjoy it. Something the whole family gets together and do. So that's fun. All of my children are interested in exactly what I'm interested in, so it makes my life easier. Because we could just, you know, they're like my little best friends. I chill with them. That's why I'm cool. Like, my whole family is my family, and I really get to, you know, control it. So we have a good time together. We laugh, we joke, we chat. All of them are musicians. My daughter's an excellent singer. So is my other daughter. My son plays instrument. Everybody in this house is musicians, so it's pretty fun. Musical family. Yeah, Alec, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's something. Trying to provide for everybody and have a good time, but you know, it's worth it. It's my dream. Good time. You know, being a dad is one of the best jobs you can have, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Again, just like that meta thing, it's all perspective. To me, I enjoy it. Great time. Great little people. And they're very successful. My daughter's about to graduate high school early, so that's good. She's gonna graduate her junior year. So next year, she's already got enough to graduate because I'm all about hustle, you know. So we already set together. She learned everything she needed to beforehand. I'm big about that. And I've been running stuff since I was a kid, man. I've been running stores and locations since I was 18 years old. Mega stores. I was a GameStop store manager at 19. That's no lie. I was a store manager for 3 years until I became a regional manager. Good stuff, Ninja. Alrighty, now it's Gil's turn. Gil, please step into the arena. Hey, LSB said he just hit 450. That's nice. His goal is 1,000. Hey, it's gonna happen, LSB. Check out his page, y'all. Click him. Jaden said he has a page. Let's support each other, everyone. Oh yeah, 8 for sure. I have 8 children, y'all. Yep, Kamoy, 3 out of 5 is next. We're going to do the one on the screen. Then we're going to do the other one in the chat. And again, the 3 out of 5 is for anybody to jump in. Here we go. That's what I'm waiting for. I love to see Gil's Cammy. I'm telling you, it's the best out there. Oh, didn't you say he was lagging? That's interesting. Well, you did your thing, bro. Funny, that's why my original name was Papa Bear. When I started the game, well, I had to. I opened up 2 accounts at the same time, Papa Bear and Itachi. Papa Bear was my playing around account, which is this one. I finally switched this over to Itachi. But this is my account that used to be Papa Bear. That was my original name. Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. Great team. I love that Street Fighter team too. Nah, don't tell me you lagging, Ninja. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. I mean, if you lagging, you lagging. It is what it is. So we got to redo that match. Oh, this is going great too. All right, let's redo it. I see it, Ninja. I saw you stop moving. I'm paying attention. Let's redo it. Same teams, Gil and Ninja. Yeah, Kill said, curious you lag when you start losing. It's funny, LSB said that earlier in the Alliance. That is crazy, right? Man. And to be honest, it was past 50%, Ninja. I should just give that to Gil. Because it was past, I told you, it has to be 50%. You know what I mean? And Gil's already has such a huge lead there. For us to redo this, I don't know, man. That's insane. It is what it is. We'll just replay this. It's just that match was going so well, and Gil was really doing his thing. I'm not saying you weren't doing your thing, Ninja, but why now? Like, if you were lagging the other match, how come you didn't stop then? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Let's just redo this. Oh, Gil just joined us. I didn't know you stopped over by Ambu. Good to see you, bro. Ooh, hopefully drop off some videos. I love Gil's stuff. I enjoy making his stuff. Ooh, here it comes. Oh, wow. That is a good option for him. We're gonna do this one more time. Same teams, just to be fair, because Ninja won this time. No lag, it looks like, either. So let's do this one more time. Same teams, guys, just to make this fair. Gil technically won the first time. Ninja won the second. Let's do it one more time so that we can play this fair. But what's up, Ninja? Why you lagging like that, bro? I don't think anybody else was experiencing lag. But it is what it is. Yeah, Jaden, whoever wins here, they're gonna be facing you next, and then we're gonna do the 3 out of 5s. Oh, you're on 1%. Okay, it's on charge. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but that happens to my sister's phone too, Ninja. I thought that was weird. Every time her phone gets to like 2% or 3, she starts like cutting out. Maybe the phone can't hold it or something. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. We gotta run it back again. Hold on. I don't know why it was canceled. Alright, let's try this again. LSB said he has 11 grid tokens. That's amazing. 11,000, excuse me. 11,000 grid tokens. I wish I can collect mine. Every time I get it to a certain amount, I'm trying to collect as many as I can. But I really want the ones for Tori. I want the Tori ones so bad. But they're almost like 7,000. The people who selling them are selling them for a grip. You know, Cut'em's really good. Cut'em has every grid token like multiplied. If y'all looking at getting some grid tokens, or not tokens, but grid shards, you want to head up. I don't know if he's still available because you know he kind of took that break, but you definitely want to hit up Cut'em. He got it, but it's not cheap, so be prepared to spend like 10,000 plus. But if you're in that range, he's the one you want to see for tokens because he got them all. I don't know how you exchanged them outside of the marketplace, but he knows. Oh, maybe his battery died. You know what? He could. Ooh, Gil, you got a Tori shard? How do you... I would love to take that off your hands if you don't mind. How would you sell it to me outside the marketplace? Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. I appreciate that, man. I've been looking for a Tori shard forever. And no one never had, and the one I had seen wanted like 6,000 or 7,000, and I can never get that much because it's hard to save them. Once I get enough, I see one that I like, and I'm like, oh, let's just grab it. And then I never see Tori, so. He said, not me flexing my 11 crit tokens. 11,000, yeah. Maybe Ninja did lose connection. Let's give him another, let's say 30 seconds for him to kind of get that together. Maybe he's ordering that big boy, what was it? What do we call it? Big boy Biggie Mac. That's funny. Oh, that's how it works. He said, I don't like to brag, but I got 11 grid tokens. That's funny. Hey, big boy Bobby's here. I was just talking about you, man. Yeah, I'll add you in. I'll put you as number 11. We're doing single rounds, but then we're going to do 3 out of 5 after we do the match with Jaden. I don't think Ninja's here, so let's get Gil and Jaden in the match. We might as well. So I know Gil's already in here. Let's just swing Jaden. You came right when I said that. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we had a good time the other night. I don't know what that... What day was that? Was that Saturday? When we were talking about that? But that was funny. I spoke Bobby up, right? You see, he popped out of nowhere. Right when I mentioned him. That's funny. Great timing, Bobby. I don't know how you know. Cosmic said, imagine if there was a come get these hands Big Mac at McDonald's. Yeah, that would be. I would say that Big Mac would have 2 extra patties. I'll take it. 2 extra patties. You might as well throw fries in them. Throw fries in them. Extra sauce. Yeah, that was Saturday. Yeah, that was fun. I think it ended. It was just us at the end of that session too. That was fun. I want to get back to the 2 sessions because I know sometimes we get different crowds in the morning and night. But we're gonna try to resume that in June. I just got a lot going on now in May. I'm preparing for a big thing in June, and then I can pick that back up. But that was funny. All right, Ninja. I guess whoever wins here, we'll have you. We'll bring you back up. But Gil's been really sticking to his Street Fighter teams. That's been nice. Tachi better give you that subscriber discount on that Big Mac. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I mean, if you can bite it, that thing will be chunky.
2, 1, go!
Oh, your main is on the droid. Alright. Okay, no problem, Ninja. Hey, you did your run, man. You did your thing today. Ninja's leading the session with 13 wins, followed by Kamui with 7 wins. And LSP and Gil is currently tied with 4 wins apiece. I added Big Boy Bobby. He is number 11 now. And then we still have the 2 3 out of 5s at the end. So even if you came a little late, Bobby, it doesn't matter. You can still pop in those last 2 codes. Still make a difference. Whew, killing, playing. That's that Lone Star power he said earlier in one of the comments. But Jaden, you know, I give it to Jaden. He's really been sticking with his Psycho Green. Here we go. That's 5 for Gil. That's making him number 3 for this session. Okay, now let's get Gil and Jade. No, that was, I'm sorry. That was Jaden. It's Gil and Big Boy Bobby, number 11. Please step into the arena. I will buy the come get these hands Big Mac and the Big Boy Bobby Big Mac. That'd be perfect. I'm telling you, they should have that Big Boy Bobby Big Mac. That's perfect. The name is perfect. Like, they can really sell it on the name. Oh yeah, I remember, Ninja. You were telling me about that. Oh, the legend one. He said, "Listen, y'all, the big boy Bobby Mac is not a thing." That's funny. And for y'all want to know what was going on, the reason why we even started talking about it because somebody was saying, I guess Bobby was lagging or something like that. And I think it was Ninja who had brought it up and had said, I think he went to go get that Big Mac. And it's just too funny because then we start saying, man, you know what? That'd be funny if Bobby had a Big Mac. What would it be called? You know? All right. Oh, okay. He's going to play on his other account. Ninja's back. So I guess y'all can run this until Bobby comes back. But I guess with you two, well, y'all have to pick the same. Oh, wait. Hold on, Ninja. If you don't have Zato on here, then I can't run this. You know what I mean? You would have to have Zato on this account because that's the only reason why you two are playing again. Because if not, this would just be an extra match for you. And I got to keep it fair. So just let me know, Ninja. But you may, so you're not saying anything. So I'm going to wait and see who you pick. If it isn't that same Zato, then we got to back out and bring Bobby in. I mean, unless Gil wants to run it, you know, I'll leave it up to Gil. Because it will be entirely up to him. Because by all right, he can move forward. Ninja said, can we switch teams? Do you have... You got it. That's up to Gil entirely. Because this would just be extra. Because what we were determining was the lag. That's the reason why we kept playing it back like that. Because you had lagged out. You know, he won the first one. You ended up winning that second one. And we were trying to tie this up. All right, so let's just get Bobby in here, I guess. Let's get Bobby in here. So Bobby and Gil, just so we can keep it fluid. So now we're just waiting for Bobby and Gil. Perfect. Bobby switching over to his alliance. MCG, he is the mentor of that. And Gil, as you know, is the mentor of Lone Star. And then we'll move into 3 out of 5s and we'll call it a session. My children will be home in the next 5 minutes. Yep, and Cosmic, you're right. You are the mentor of the Omega Ambu Black Ops, which is his own alliance. He created it from scratch. Here we go. Oh, Bobby's busting out Skull. Okay. He's been playing quite well in these sessions with Skull. You got to watch out for him. But Gil's been on his Street Fighter theme. I've been quite enjoying his selections today. I wish I had Guile. He's one of the ones I don't have. I've never seen him in the shop since I've played this game. Ever. I don't even know how to get him. You know, Skull's middle slot is endless. I tell you. It truly is. Did I say middle? I meant primary slot. I don't know if I said middle or primary, but his primary slot is endless. Uh-oh. This is going to Bobby or Gil. Ooh, great cancel. Wow. Bobby ending that streak here. Wow. Great match, you two. Well played. Well played indeed. All right. So now we are into the 3 out of 5. So let us throw hands. And this code is for anybody to hop in. Even if you're just spectating, you can hop right on in here. You don't need a number for it. This is for anyone. This is one of our concluding matches. How we end it. The next one will go in the chat. And I have a massive delay, so whoever's paying attention to the chat is going to benefit, because my delay is huge. So you might end up getting that code maybe towards the end of the match. LSB and Kamoy, good stuff. I think this is how we started it, right, guys? I think the 4 out of 7 was you two, and Kamoy ended up winning that one. So let's see what happens here. I wanted to show off his taunt. Yeah, I haven't seen his taunt yet, Bobby. Oh, maybe you did it there. I didn't see it, though. Oh, you haven't done it yet. Okay. Yeah, I like that, Gil. I like your Street Fighter theme. Good to see. All right, Gil, you take care as well, bro. Have a blessed and beautiful, I guess, rest of your evening or afternoon. We're on the same time frame, so I guess it's technically still afternoon. So you enjoy. Please tell the family, or Gunder, we said hello. Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's my thing, Ninja. Okay, no problem. You know, I love me some Mortal Kombat. I love versus games altogether. I've always been huge into Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I like this game because it's a versus game. I was going to stretch on the Shinobi Masters page. I wanted to stretch the versus out to other games. Like, I wanted to post stuff on Street Fighter, like when Street Fighter 6 comes out, like that type of stuff. I want that to be open for everything, and this one just to be dedicated to this game and Power Ranger related things. So Vipra and Vesper. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, Dark Souls is sick. Yeah, I love Dark Souls. That's a great game as well. Such a hard game, too. Good stuff. Y'all got some great taste. Dark Souls, great. Persona's excellent. I play all games, y'all. All of them. 2K. I'm a gamer. I'm telling you, working at GameStop for years makes you interested in all types of games. But I had to pitch different reservations to people, so it just kind of forces you. And one of the policies in GameStop is you get to try out any game you want for a week. Y'all don't know that, but that's one of like the benefits, is that every game you can try out. Like, you don't even ever have to buy a game if you work for GameStop. You could just keep renting them out, is what they call it, and you write it in the book, and then you keep renting them out. It's nice. It was a nice little perk. There's a lot of perks for working for that place. I mean, the pay is okay, but the perks really makes up for it. They were giving store managers full consoles, and then they send you to Vegas. That's crazy. I met Mark Hamill. I got to touch the original Batmobile. That was fun. Good stuff. It's one for LSB. But that got me really into games even more. Playing games like Dark Souls, Persona. It really opened up a brand new venue for me. And I'm big on RPGs and versus games. Those are my things. I will play an RPG. I like a good story. And tactical games. Like Sid Meier's. I love Sid Meier's. Taking Over the World is my thing. Really fun. I usually play as, the Americas or Japan. I really enjoy it. I make my alliances, build up my little continent. Sometimes I go to war. So I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but it's a great game. Raven's here. What's up, Raven? Good to see you, bro. Let's see what you got to say. The reason why you've never seen Guile in the shop is because they are premium during their release, and it was for a limited time. No. Only anyone who didn't have at least one shard wasn't going to get the rest. That's so sad. That's crazy, Raven. I thought maybe I can snatch one or two. Dang, so you pretty much needed at least one shard. That's all I want to unlock them after they were out of premium, at least at the time. Not sure how it is now. That's crazy, man. That's terrible. That means you're telling me I'll never get Ryu or Guile. Oh, yeah. I really can't. I'm really shocked by that. I really thought maybe they'll release them eventually. So it's like I'll never be able to have Guile over you? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Well, I appreciate that, Raven, because it's been bothering me forever. I'm like, well, how do I get these people? And no one ever was able to answer it. So I'm gonna talk to Enway. Be like, hey, Enway, throw these people in the shop for your boy. Let me at least get one shard so that maybe the other ones can start popping up. If I even saw the Batmobile, I'll have to hop in. Yeah, that was nice. I can't drive there, so I'll owe a whole lot of money, though. Yeah, that Batmobile was legit. I couldn't believe it, man. It was a custom car. It's nice. But this was way back in the day, man. This is when I think Batman... Remember that Batman game, Arkham Asylum? Like, I think when Arkham City came out is when I was a store manager, whatever year that was. They flew me to Vegas and everything, man. They really take care of their managers at GameStop. I went to the Luxor Hotel, 3 days in Vegas. It's like 3 days of conferences and meetings. You know, they teach you how to do stuff, and then you just do this big conference. And then they pass out, man, they were passing out PlayStations like it's candy. Like, you get a PS, it was a PS3 at that time. You get a PS3, you get a PS3. We got this new PS3 out, guys. You want to try them out? And I was a huge Sony fan. I've always been. So I was always really close with the Sony rep. So the Sony rep will always let me know what's going on. You know, I'm probably still cool with them to this day if I hit them up. But I was everything Sony. Huge fan. But yeah, that conference blew my mind. It was nice. Is Kamui lagging? This song reminds me of people like us, hands. Yeah, Kasame. Oh, that's 3. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, the next one's going to be in the chat. Give me a second while I adjust myself so I can type it in when I can. Okay, I'm about to type it in now. Bear with me. All right, here it comes. All right, there it is. You can hop right in. How do you... Whoa. Big Boy Bobby and LSB. Let's go. No, not unless Inway works out a new deal with... Inway, doubt it, though. Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible news. That means I'll never get the Street Fighter. I was really interested in the Ryu. You know, Guile's nice, but I'm a huge fan of Ryu. And I really, really wanted him. I mean, of course, I got the Phoenix Ranger one, but, I mean, he's always in the shop. Like, then why... Like, Raven, check this out. Why, then, will they keep giving us them and not and not Ryu or Guile? It's just so weird. Like, but you'll keep giving me a ridiculous amount of Cammy, Chun-Li's, and, you know, the Phoenix Ranger. I can't get Guile? Yo, that's insane. Like, why would they do that? But it is what it is, you know. LSB's asking, who is session lead? We have Ninja. Is session lead with 13 wins, followed by Kamui and LSB, both tied with 7 wins apiece. Then we have Gil with 5 wins and Big Boy Bobby with 1. Yeah, Ninja got 13. Yeah, he's on the road today. Yeah, if they were to charge like $20, people will buy it, which is weird. It's like if Inway's trying to make money, they can easily drop that that Ryu and Guile, and it goes from there. Huh? Yeah, Inway can make a lot of money. I'm telling you, they'll make money from me. I'm gonna send them an email. I'm gonna send them an email, and I'm gonna title it Karen. I thought it was so thick block. So thick block in the chest, underneath the cards. There's another one. There's 2 keys. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go. Oh, no, you good, Raven. I kind of got what you were saying. Cosmic Actor, how do I post my stuff from Instagram to YouTube? Well, all you got to do is just download the video after you post it. Like, after you post a reel, just download that video itself and then upload that video as a short on YouTube. My advice, though, and this is something I'm gonna start transitioning into, Cosmic, that when you upload your video, make sure that you upload it in your back office correctly, and make sure you have all the detail. Like, it's best to do it on a computer, because that way you can put all the descriptions and the tags, because all that stuff's important. Oops, my bad. Sorry, the phone about to die. Okay, good. Sorry, when I talk, I don't look at the screen, so I didn't see that doing that. Bobby said, "Bro's gonna complain." Yeah, I'm in the subject line from Karen to Inway. Let's see. LSB said, "I'm just happy Orion hasn't." You know what, LSB? Orion's getting close to the shop, though. I was just talking about this the other day with somebody. It's getting real close. You know what I mean? Oh, this is my lyrics. Yeah, that's good. I put this in the save. I didn't want nobody to think it. Yeah, Cammy stays in the shop. That's funny. That is true. Like, she might as well pay rent. I hear that, Bobby. That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's the case, you know what I mean? Oh, great match, by the way. If that's the case, then, yeah, drop those characters, you know? I'm going to send an email to Capcom, too. Watch me. I'm going to tag them in it. I'm gonna send an email to both Inway and Capcom in one go. I'm gonna say, Karen, then afterwards, give me that. Just like that. Give me that. For real, like, if they did drop that in the shop, you know how much money they would make? And I thought they were about that. You know, people like Big Bird, I know he posts, like, he normally mentions this, like, he sends an email and then they put it in the shop. Jonathan did it once where he had sent an email to Inway and they put Rita in the shop, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if y'all watching. But they had sent that email and they were able to get it. I'm wondering if I send that email, if I can get Gawa, you know, or Ryu. I really want Ryu. Because, you know, when's the last time they released a common or rare? Do y'all remember? I've never seen a common or rare in the shop. So are they ever going to release them again? Or is that it? Like, all the common and rares that we see are going to be the only common and rares, you know? For all of you that's been playing for, like, years, you know, let me know. I don't have that many years in the game, so I'm kind of depending on those 5+ vets who's been out since that. Good stuff, LSB. That gives you 8, making you number 2 so far for this session. Raven says, also my guess is that the next legendary to come out next month will be Red or Blue Ranger. You know what, Raven? We were just talking about this in the other session. I was saying that I'm guessing Red Galaxy, right? That's my guess. Galaxy Red Ranger. Last time we guessed here in these sessions, we were close to being right because we had mentioned Putty. And they released Putty as a skin. And we were on the money with that, right? So I'm wondering if they're going to do Red, Galaxy Red, because we're really lacking in the Galaxy department. You know what I'm saying? Who do we have? We have Trakina, we have Magna Defender, and then we have, Kendricks. So we got those 3, unless there's another one. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, of course. And if they release a Blue Ranger, I wish they release Dino Thunder, Ethan. I would love to see Ethan. Let me see. The next one's going to be... What was the last one? The last release was... Who just came out? Zordon was Balanced. And before that, who was it? An Attacker next? So I guess it's going to be an Attacker. Was there ever a Blue Ranger Attacker? Do we have any Blue Ranger Attackers here? I think all the Blue Rangers, please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, I'm off the top of my head right now. Are all Blue Rangers in this game defenders or not? You know, because I think if it is going to be a Blue Ranger, it's going to be a defender. But if we're saying red or blue, then I'm thinking they're going to do red because the red ones are normally attackers. So if they do a red attacker, I really think it's highly likely that we may see Red Galaxy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe we'll do a polling in the YouTube channel so we can talk about it. Also on the common and rare, I don't think they will ever make more. They're too cheap to unlock. Inway doesn't want cheap characters. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Big boy Bobby. That's another one. Good stuff, you two. Y'all really doing that back and forth. Oh, Sky is an attacker. Thanks, Bobby. Yep, Sky is an attacker. You're right. I forgot about Sky. Ever since they nerfed him to smithereens, I barely even see Sky or even talk about Sky. The only Sky I'm seeing is when I look up outside. Let's see. Spidey is saying, I hope to see Rocky or Justin. Oh, that'd be nice. Rocky or Justin would be nice. Here we go. Yeah, look, like DS Jason's an attacker. Hey, Aiden, what's up, bro? Good to see you again. Yep, Bobby says Ethan will definitely be a defender. I agree with that.
3, 2, 1, go!
That'll be a good choice, Rocky or Justin. Don't do that. Oh, I hate when this happens. We're gonna miss the match. It was getting good. Rocky should be in the game, but I hate Rocky, so I don't want him. Oh, why you hate Rocky? Alright, he won. The match was epic. Oh, you rubbing it in. I'm upset. I couldn't see that. Hold on, let me put this down for LSB. Wow, y'all definitely made this last match epic. All right, so this is it. This will be the end of the session. After this one, we will call it a day, and I will catch you tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it a little earlier, about 11 a.m. Pacific time. Again, we're just testing out this new time frame. Come back in June. We're going to start doing them in the morning, and we're going to do them in the evening. That's my goal. That's what we're going to try to do. Yeah, so just hang around. Like, even Raven, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. I know you said this time is a little off for you, because I think you're saying like you were working around this time, and I'm hoping in June we can probably get you in here, because in June, like maybe the second week or third weekend, I want to switch back to morning and evening sessions. Just got to work that out. Not all blues are defenders, though. Movie Billy and Blake and Preston are balanced. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Movie Billy, Blake, yeah, and Preston are balanced. That's true. How many are attackers, though? Just one, right?
2, 1, go!
So Bobby said, I feel like Rocky had no purpose. Bro was just there. He wasn't even the leader. That's funny. I forgot Justin was down. See, I don't have the roster in front of me. I can't recall. That's why I appreciate y'all stepping in. And there we go. Ellis, beat down. All right, and that concludes our session, everyone. Thank you so much yet again for coming through. Greatly appreciate all our participants and definitely all of our viewers, and most importantly our subscribers. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe so that this community can continue to grow. I didn't add the Discord on this, but just go to the About Me on the YouTube, and I do have a link for the Discord there that you can click And we're here every day, so we can kind of go from there. It's nice. We're there every day, so we can kind of... Hold on one second. Sorry, I was just showing something. It's really nice. Okay, everybody, we're going to conclude here. Let me check the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Raven says, work during the day. I usually stop working around this time for me. So it has to be late. What time is it now? About 5 my time. Yeah, we normally do our second sessions around 6 Pacific time. I'm not sure where you're located in the world, but if you're in the East, then that's about, 9 o'clock? That's when we do it normally for our session 2, between 6 and 8. We just haven't done it this month because of the tournament, and I'm working around some things, so I couldn't really do that. Let's see what else we got here. So make sure I'm not missing anybody. Yep, great work, you two. Yep, Bobby feels more comfortable. Yeah, Bobby, you throwing hands. I want to see if you were here earlier, what you would have done. Well, okay. All right, everybody, that's it. Thank you again for stopping by. This is your host, Itachi Uchiha, signing off, and I'll catch you later. Take care.